Hi, my name's Interpreet. I'm an optometrist who works as part of the medical team for Scope. I'm here today at a pharmacy to take a look at some dry eye products. So let's go inside and see what we can find. Welcome to the eye care section here that I have behind me. I know it can be confusing with all the different types of drops. So let's dive in and see if we can make it any easier. Eye lubricants themselves are there to help you with those dry eye symptoms that you might be experiencing. There's a variety of different types of lubricants, drops, gels, sprays that you can get. So let's start off with eye drops. These will come in a variety of different bottle types and in sizes. Some of the bottles are going to look like this where you squeeze them, and some of them will look like this, so you sort of push the top. Then we come across to gels, which are thicker than drops, so just be aware they are going to blur your vision temporarily when you're using them. Some gels will be thicker on your finger, but when they go into your eyes, they turn into a liquid like this one, so they're not sort of as sticky. If you are struggling with constantly sore eyes when you're using even eye drops and gels, then it might be a good idea to try a nighttime ointment before you go to bed. We say just before bed because these are going to blur your vision even more than gels or drops, so it'd be wise to use them directly before. However, if you are someone who really struggles with the concept of putting in something into their eyes, like some people do, there is an alternative, which is an eye spray. These work by spraying onto the closed eyelid, and they get into your tears that way. You won't get as much into your eye as you would do with a drop or a gel, so that's why it's recommended that you would try a drop or a gel first. All these different types of lubricants will have different consistencies, and the one that you're going to choose will depend on the symptoms that you're feeling. The worse your symptoms, the thicker that you want the lubricant to be to stay in your eye for longer and give you that longer lasting relief. But of course you don't want constantly blurred vision, so it's finding that balance really for your eyes. So now that we've been through all the different types of lubrication that you can get, let's have a look at some of the ingredients. One of the ingredients that's really great for dry eyes is sodium hyaluronate, also known as hyaluronic acid. This is a really clever ingredient, and you might have come across it in some skincare products. It's something that holds 1,000 times its weight in water and is really highly moisturizing. That's what makes it so great for dry eyes. So it's really one of the ones to look out for when you're having a look at the side of the box for your products. One of the things to look out for to not have in your eye drops is preservatives. And one of the ones that is common and the bad one to look for is benzalkonium chloride, sometimes written as BAK. Preservatives are used to keep the drops bacteria free for a longer period of time. But when you have dry eyes, think of it a bit like an open wound, and the preservative is going to irritate. So in dry eyes, just trying to avoid all preservatives. These are some of the preservatives that are found in eye drops that you should try and avoid. So we've got cetramide here on the back of this packet, and then we've also got polyquat on the back of this packet. Some of the bottles will say preservative free or on the side of the box, and that's great. That's one of the things that you're looking for. Of course, one of the factors that would play into what drops you're purchasing will be the price, especially with the rising cost of living. But if it looks cheaper on the face of the bottle, it doesn't always mean it's comparable. You need to look beyond the price, because if you're going to be using that drop less because it's thicker and it lasts longer, the bottle will last longer, so it's in turn more cost effective. So that was very much a whistle-stop tour on what to expect when you enter your pharmacy. Of course, any queries on products, your pharmacy is always on hand to help.